friends have come, so welcome everyone. Hope you're ready for the greatest time. This day is yours and mine. It's a marvelous day. It's a marvelous day.
Good morning, everybody. Are you ready for the greatest day? What kind of day? What kind of day, girls? A marvelous day! Yes, and we have Miss Terry from Logansport, Miss Renee from Pelican, Miss Darren from Mansfield, and we're here today to show you some cool experiments, some fun things that you're going to really enjoy doing, and lots of STEM programs. So here we go. First of all, who do we have? Miss Terry. Take it away.
Okay, y'all, look. This book is called 100 Easy STEM Activities. And this book can be found at the Stonewall Branch Library. I know I've ordered it for Logansport, but I don't have it in yet, so you might can check with me toward the end of the summer or the end of the reading program, and I should have it in. So there are 100 easy STEM programs, activities. So the one I'm doing today is called a pom-pom shooter. Have y'all ever seen like a slingshot? Well, it's kind of like a slingshot, but a little bit more fun. So what you need is you need one latex balloon, which is right here. You need a pair of scissors with adult supervision. You need a clear plastic cup, and you cut the bottom out of it. And if you have a cup like this, you may need your mom to cut the bottom out because it's a little hard. And then you need pom-poms, or you can use marshmallows, ping pong balls, or whatever you want. So first of all, you take and you tie a knot at the bottom of the balloon. Then you take and cut the tip off. Then you're going to put it over the cup. Like this. You're going to put your tape around it. Like this. And then you're going to put your pom-pom. Push it way down the end of the balloon. And guess what? Alright, you pull it back, and you... So much fun!
Okay, guys, remember what Miss Terry said. This book can be purchased at Stonewall Branch Library, and there will be more books at Mansfield and Pelican. And they got some really, really cool ideas in here. So, what I'm going to be doing today is called Egg in a Bottle. This is the bottle. This is the egg. And I'm going to make it go in this bottle. Like right now, you can't do it. But before I do it, I'm going to have to put on some glasses because it might be explosion. Okay. This right here is the instructions of how it's done. And you can get these from the book, or you can get them from the activities that we're doing. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to need oil, an egg, a match, a piece of paper, and a bottle. So like I said, this egg will not fit in there, but it's getting ready to fit in there. So what I'm going to do is, I am going to get a piece of paper and put some oil on it. And rub it around the tip of the bottle, and let me show you. See, still won't go in. Then, you can only do this around your parents. Do not play with matches. Here we go. Light it. Put it in the bottle. You put the egg on top. Woo! Whoa! How cool that is. And look, the egg is still whole. I know you guys are wondering, how did that happen? Well, let me tell you. As the fire goes out and the air goes in the bottle, the air contracts and the pressure of the air is in the bottle is less than the air outside the bottle. The higher pressure air outside, it pushes the egg inside the bottle. Now, how do y'all think I'm gonna get this out? Is it gonna come out like this? You think there's a trick to get it out? It's not. You just get a knife and scrape it out. Now everybody, don't forget, come in and get your books at your library and get one of these. It's a reading log, so you can write down all the books that you're reading and you can keep up with them as you go along this summer. Because when you come in, I may have a little surprise for you. And at the end of our program, we're gonna have a party. And I've got bookmarks, come in and get them and get registered if you're not registered, and get an itinerary so you can see all the programs that are going to be on. There'll be one every day, Monday through Friday at 10 o'clock, okay? So we'll see you then. All right, now I'm going to do my program, and it's something you do with something you've got at home most likely, just a bunch of cups. And it's really fun because you can have a contest with one of your siblings, with your mom, dad, whoever, see who can build the tallest stack, or you can just build a castle to use to play in with your animals or whatever. But I learned that from this book in the library. All right, now, I've got a lot of cups. And I'm going to build a castle or a fort, whatever you want to call it. It can be anything you can imagine. Remember, imagine your story. So here I go. Did it. Maybe next time, okay?
All right, guys, we have seen some very cool experiments. And the good thing about it, you can find them all right here in this book. You can find it right here in Stonewall, and also come to Mansfield, Pelican, Logansport. We'll have this book waiting for you. So now the experiment that I'm about to do right now is also in this book, and it's very cool. It's a little messy, so we're gonna try to keep it contained as much as possible because we don't want your parents mad at us. But once they see what comes out of it, you make it by a little bit, but still just help clean up the mess when you finish. Okay, so what we're going to do today is make marble paper. So what you need for this is you'll need, it says a baking dish or a large tray or large sheet. We're gonna use this to make our mess on. You need shaving cream, a spoon or a spatula, liquid food coloring, also a craft stick, which we have right here. You can also have several pieces of 4x4 inch paper, but cardstock is a little better because it's a little thicker than the regular paper. So that, and also plenty paper towels to clean up the mess when we get finished. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this shaving cream and just have a little fun with it. We're not going to get too crazy, but we're going to put enough to do what we need to do. I think that'll do it. Then we're going to take our spoon, if I can get this off my hands. We need the paper towels already, guys. We just got started. Okay. You're going to take your spoon and we are going to smooth out our shaving cream. Now, we're going to take your food coloring. You can use whatever colors you want. If you want to use all of them, that's fine too. Just be careful with it and don't get it all over your hands like I sometimes tend to do. It'll come off, but it might take a while. But we're just going to drop your food coloring wherever you want to put it. Doesn't matter. I'm going to use blue and red. Now once you drop your food coloring where you want it, on top of your shaving cream, you can get your little stick. And what we're going to do is kind of mix the pattern. I'll hold this up a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. Now after you do that, you're going to get your piece of paper and just lay it on top. Press it down just a little bit. You don't have to press it real hard. Just press it down on top. And we can lift it off. You can take your spoon and just scrape the shaving cream off. And the color stays on the paper. So once you get all the shaving cream off, you'll have a picture left that looks something like this one that I did earlier, so I can show you guys what it'll look like. That's what you'll have left. I used all the colors on this one. And this cookie did some for us to show you guys you don't have to have a big piece of paper. You can have little pieces, whatever size you want. And just go crazy with the colors and do whatever type of patterns you want. Now this is the fun part. Unfortunately, when you get finished, you got to clean it all up. But I hope you guys had fun.
And so we are done for today with our experiments. But before we leave, there's something I want to tell you. Go and be happy and be kind to one another and make me proud. And so Freddie wants to say,
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see the blue for me and you. And I think to myself,
a marvelous world. See you next time.